Alright, this is Abdullah,
And Katie.
and this is our Butterflies background presentation called Life Under Trujillo. Our key terms are dictatorship, sim, la cuarenta, and egocentric. Dictatorship is when a dictator has absolute power and control over a whole country. SIM is the military intelligence service that Trujillo used to intimidate people. La Cuarenta is a prison that Trujillo used to torture people who rebelled against him. Egocentric is to be more concerned with yourself rather than other people.
In order for Trujillo to keep his dictatorship over the population of the Dominican Republic, he organized the SIM and La Cuarenta to make people fear and rebelling against him. The SIM is where it was like a police force. They were not there to protect people, but to find out who was plotting against Trujillo. La Cuarenta was a famous prison called the 40. The SIM took people there to torture them. Those people would then rat out others who were also plotting against Trujillo. Trujillo's goal was to have full control over the Dominican Republic. Also, Trujillo made people put up a picture of him in their households, which maintained a quote saying, "In this house, Trujillo is chief." Also, the people that followed Trujillo will get paid more than the people who didn't follow him. And this picture is the Sim saluting, and this picture is the Sim taking action and beating up the people who rebelled against Trujillo.
So Trujillo, his race-based decisions. Trujillo was very egocentric. He thought of himself as white, so he valued those who were white. In 1937, he massacred thousands of Haitians. He accepted Jewish refugees fleeing Nazi Germany to whiten the race in Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic offered Jewish shelters to feed into his love of being white. This right here is a picture of when he accepted the Jewish and Dominican Republic, and this is a picture of him. He wasn't really that white, but he put baby powder on his face to make himself look white because he didn't like his race. He liked the white people and being white.
Actions Trujillo took to change the country. He took some good actions and bad actions. Some of his good actions was to improve the infrastructure, and he was one of the first person to give rights to all women for education. Trujillo improved the type of materials he used to build this building, and it looks pretty good. Some bad actions Trujillo did was he used corrupt policies to lead a decadent life. He also had a wrathful personality. Wrathful me oh wait, let me do decadent first. Decadent is rich and over the top. Wrathful is full of anger. He was full of anger every time people rebelled against him. Um, some more bad actions that Trujillo took was he tried to assassinate the president of Venezuela and violate the human rights. Trujillo showed favoritism to the companies that followed him over the ones who didn't. The companies that didn't follow him were shut down, and it also created a fear for people to go into companies that didn't follow him, which basically means he condemned people to go into things that didn't follow him.
Alright, how people view Trujillo. Basically, people viewed Trujillo as unfair, and people also felt forced to follow him because of the fear he caused them to feel. And in this picture, people who rebelled and protested and used the Marabal sisters as influence. The Marabal sisters are the ones who Trujillo and the Sim killed for rebelling.